Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today is another day of the Zero to Gold Cap Challenge. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so today what we have actually been farming up is the Azure Crane Chick. Now this one can be located in the Timeless Isle, and for obvious reasons don't actually pay attention to these waypoints because that's not the complete of them. And basically what I've actually been doing is I've been farming up the Azure Crane Chick. Now what you'll be wanting to do to actually farm the Azure Crane Chick is by going over to the nests, which is the crane nests in the Timeless Isle, which is located in Pandaria, and basically you have a chance of getting the Azure Crane Chick. One thing that you may want to mention is once you actually open up the Azure Crane Chick nests, you'll get attacked by all the cranes, so that's something you may want to bear in mind. And chain lightning really helps when I'm actually doing this. I usually go into my wolf form, and that's how I get around quite fast. There's ever more over there. But basically what we've actually managed to do in a week's worth, pretty much, in a week we've managed to get a hold of 6 of these just by running around and opening up all the chests, alongside 1 Spirit of Harmony, 4 Motes of Harmony, and some low-end transmog. There is one of them which is valued quite high, and that's the crossbow, so to speak. So you know, it's a nice little crossbow to have. So what you'll be wanting to do is, in the description there will be 2 macros, basically crane 1 and crane 2. This will display all of the nests on your screen of where you need to go to open up all of the crane nests. And obviously we've opened up number 1, so we'll start the route right now because it's nice to actually show you guys how it works. So as before, I'm going to actually do a stopwatch and see how long this route actually takes us to do, even if I start getting interrupted by all of the cranes. Bear in mind, when the cranes are attacking you, even if you are at a high level, they still have a chance of interrupting your opening. So what I tend to do is I will go about it as I will try and get a wide berth, so then they don't have to attack me so much. And this is why I use my shaman with his speed boost form, so I don't have to waste my time constantly destroying all of them. The less times I have to come out and start killing these things, the better, really. And pretty much it's basically just opening up all of the crane nests. Now these Azure Crane Chicks are actually valued pretty damn highly. Currently they're worth roughly around about 1,300 gold on my server, so that's something you may want to bear in mind right now. And we'll go over the exact pricing in a minute once I'm out of combat, so to speak. But other than that, this is definitely a easy farm to do. It's basically, I did it on a casual front once again, where I just log in like once a day and run around the area opening up all of the crane nests, because obviously if you can do this for an hour, but I tend to only do it casually because who really wants to run around opening nests for an hour when they could be doing another farm. This is more of a supplementary method, because if you get too many Azure Crane Chicks, you're just going to flood the market and it's just going to cause a little bit of a problem. So the way I view it is, if I do it casually, then I can still get a decent amount of gold's worth, but I'm not actually farming up millions upon millions of these things where I have to drop the price so much to actually even get a sale, so to speak. So we've gone over to this part here. We're just going to head back down again. This is where we're routing round, and we can keep doing that as and when. Obviously you'll know where it is because this is where the celestial beasts are and all that jazz. So yeah, it's pretty damn good. So what we'll be doing now is we'll just make our way over to the next load of nests, and to be honest, I find this farm to be pretty enjoyable just by the simplicity of it. It's basically you're just opening nests, and you do get quite a few timeless coins just by doing this casually. So if you are farming these things up, maybe it's worth actually doing for yourself. But other than that, all you're really doing is just opening up the nests and seeing whether it or not is actually worth it for yourself. And like always, we're just going to head over there, and obviously there are 2 actual rares up as well for the next load of things, so that's something we may want to bear in mind overall. Now these ones have a chance of dropping like a battle pet, which is the Elemental. Now this one isn't always up, but we can actually go back to there if they're still up by the end of it. So what we'll do now is we're just going to open up the last few nests, run over to all of these, and then hopefully we can then just crack on and get all of our stuff. So we've just been attacked, we've been interrupted, and at the end of the day it's not that bad if they do that, because you can still get quite a few things when you're actually doing this, so definitely well worth it. So we've just completed the lap. The lap has taken us 3 minutes 38 seconds, and overall hasn't taken us that long to actually get a hold of all of this stuff. So we've just killed the Gucci Swarm Bringer because we're going to try and see if we can get another battle pet. But at the end of the day, it's taken us less than 4 minutes to do a lap. So 3 minutes 38 seconds, so we'll just say 4 minutes for people who don't know the route off by heart just yet. So what would I say for this? I say this is a really good casual farm if you really just want to spend as little time as possible while doing this stuff, and then we can then just go along with that in order to actually basically just make a decent amount of gold. So with that being said, the value of the Azure Crane Chick on my realm or server is 1,200 gold at a min buyout, or a market value of 1,495 gold, a region market value average of 4,559 gold for that. So realistically, if we're going to go with the lowest value of 1,200 gold, times that by 6, altogether is 7,200 gold. So that's pretty damn good for the time invested of literally just running around for 4 minutes a day just killing these things for the battle pet. Now obviously the battle pet's going to take a little bit while longer in order to sell, and that's okay with me because this was just a casual thing instead of my main gold farming source of things, because when it comes to like Shadowlands or something along those lines, it's going to cost us, we're going to want to still be farming while we're leveling, but we want to use as little time as possible when you're actually doing this. So what my idea is, do casual farming in order to actually get a hold of this much gold's worth of stuff. So that's the way I'm viewing it. So like things like the Sealed Tournament of Lost Legion, that takes you about 7 minutes to do a lap. So 7 minutes a day, that still brings you in some regular gold, and you can still be leveling within Shadowlands and farming in Shadowlands as well, or still maintaining a strong gold for the time that you're investing. So 4 minutes a day just to top up your Azure Crane Chicks for a week, that's pretty damn good, because then you can focus on actually farming up the other things that are actually worth a hell of a lot of gold. So overall, what do I think of this farm? This one is pretty damn good, but not as good as the Sealed Tome of Lost Legion. But other than that, it's pretty damn good in the grand scheme of gold wise. It obviously is a battle pet, so it's going to take a little while longer in order to sell. Now other than that guys, that's pretty much all I'm going to have to say for this farm today. I'm very happy with it, and overall pretty damn awesome. So have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow.